So this is where we last left off, and we were going to attach some wires to these two prongs here for the LiPo mod that we were going to do. Now the batteries still haven't turned up yet, so I'm going to leave this to another day, but I do have more updates. So I'm going to move this to one side and I'm going to show you what's turned up today. So first of all, we'll be talking about upgrades. Now I said before how I was struggling to find most of these parts on the same website that I was browsing at the time. So I managed to get all the Lilacs upgrade parts I wanted, apart from the piston head, which I've had to buy from a company in Poland. But luckily, the guys at Eagle 6 managed to have all these Lilacs parts in stock, so it was nice and easy getting them all in to obviously get them for the MP7 project. So first of all, we've got the Lilacs inner barrel, which is 182mm long. To go with that barrel, we're going to change the hop nub as well, because the hop nub's been in there for 10 years. Actually speaking with the previous owner just recently, it wasn't, I actually got the timescale wrong. The previous owner had it for 6 years, and the guy before him had it for, no, the previous owner had it for 4 years, and the guy before him had it for 6 years, so this gun is 10 years old. So of course we're going to replace the hot rubber as well, because we don't know how long the hot rubber has been in there. So we've actually gone for a Firefly soft nub, because you know we're not going to be putting stupid power through this thing, so we want as much friction as we can get with as little amount of pressure as we can. So hop up and barrel set. We've got the Lilacs hard piston plus, which again I couldn't get the piston head from Eagle 6, it was just out of stock, so I've had to order that from Poland. So we've got the piston, which is good. We've got a set of bearings. Again, we're not going to be putting stupid power for this thing, so I decided to go for the bearings over the bushings. It does say USP on there, but I ordered these for the MP7, so they should be the same, so perfectly fine. We've got the Lilac spring guide as well. We've actually already got an upgraded spring in the old gearbox, so I don't think we're going to have to change that. Got the Lilac cylinder head, which if anyone from Eagle 6 is watching, this was a very difficult part to find on your website. It wasn't actually listed anywhere under AEPs or CMGs or anything like that. The only reason I found this part is because when adding, I think with a piston to the car, it recommended this product at the side, but I couldn't find it when I was looking for it, which was strange. Next we've got, what we got here, we've got the hard screw sets. So nice torque screws, I'm guessing these are steel. Again, they should fit absolutely fine, even though it says M93R on there, so we'll give that a try. After that we have got the anti-reversal latch, which is a much harder one. Didn't really know if this really needed to be replaced, but the fact that I was ordering all these Lilacs bits as well, I thought, why not, let's just get it ordered. And it's one thing to check off the list. And then the last one is the cylinder head. So a nice metal cylinder head in a nice red colour that they do. So those are all the bits from the guys at Eagle 6, thank you very much. Like I said, you might just want to look at the code on the website or something for that product, because it was only by chance when I went to check out that I saw it. So we've got all those bits ready to go into the gearbox. However, we still need a gearbox casing. Now I managed to find a post on eBay that was selling AEP gearbox casings, but it was a bit of an unknown. There wasn't really much information there. I tried to message the guy who was selling it on eBay, which is, I think his name was like Stir the Pasta or something like that. And then when it came in, it actually came with a label that was from SOCOM Tactical. So I don't know whether it's one of the guys that work there, or whether it's the guys selling it through that eBay store. I really don't know. So I managed to get quite a few bits. First of all, I'll show you what's loose in this bag. Like I said, I did ask for more information on a message, but they didn't seem to respond to it. So we've got springs. I have no idea what spring that is, but these feel quite tough. So we've got 3 springs here. I presume these are just the original ones. And that might be a Lilac spring. I know this is supposedly the Eagle 6 spring, and straight away you can tell we've actually got different spring lengths here. How strange. So we'll go with that one first. If it's too powerful, we can always downgrade it with one of these. We've got some gearbox casings. It did say in the advert that one of the gearbox casings were cracked, which, as you can see, it's this one here, which is a shame. But we do actually have two right side gearbox casings, and they seem to be absolutely fine. There's the bloody lipo chargers going off. Shut up! Thank you. So we've got some gearbox casings there. Obviously this would be good, but we needed the left side as well. We've got motors here with a load of bits and pieces. The fact that they come with loads of gears is good, because if we do break a gear we'll be able to swap it out. These look like different brands as well. I'm not sure which one's which. I'll have to compare it with the one out of there, but you can see that pin's a bit pinched. But so we've got some gears. I'm going to guess that's the well type gear. Honestly, I really don't know. So we've got gears. We've got a piston head that's a cylinder head that's intact, which is good. So we might actually be able to make a couple of gearboxes. We've got some, put those there, type of plates. Got another piston, which is good. There's a spare. We've got springs, spare cylinder, spare nozzle. Seems like an electrical component of some kind. So the bodies for the motor adjustment. And another motor. Gears attached to it. Plastic bushings, but we're not really bothered about that. Now, as far as I'm aware, all the Well and JG gearboxes were black. So the fact that they're silver is a good indication of Marui, and you can always tell when a gearbox casing of this colour has that blue writing on the side. I don't know if you can see that. It's Marui, and they like to put the thread lock on the screws as well. And then in the box as well was this. And now we seem to be cooking. Now this seems to be mostly intact. It's got bushings, which I know the Maruis don't come with, so again, bit of a crosshatch maybe. Maybe they've been trying to build some gearboxes up to fix some guns, I really don't know. However, it looks like it's been put together incorrectly, because you can see there's a massive gap between the shell there. But, you know, if we can't find anything else, this looks promising, so we might have something to use there. See, the motor's tab snapped off. But, yeah. So we've got some spare bits. Enough for us to get started. So I don't really want to be doing the lipo mod yet, because we haven't got the batteries here or the connectors. So we can make a start on the gearbox. However, we still need the cylinder head. Not the cylinder head, the piston head, which is on the way from Poland. So we could start with the inner barrel and hop unit first. Let's see where we get to. So we'll be back in just a moment.
Close your eyes, will you dream for me some